mail saying, send us just 4 photographs of your product and service and your office or factory. Just 4. So what I did was just send the front page of my magazine and the inside page where you have publishers notes, so they can see that this is me. So I sent that for the first and second editions of the magazine, and they called me up, asked some questions. The first person said, not selected, you forget, you watch it on TV. But then somebody else called and said, oh sorry, that mail was sent in error, that we're going to invite you. We're actually calling to ask if you would come. Like, you got to be kidding me. You're asking whether I'll come to Abuja, so Aso Rock, to be part of this kind of exalted program. Of course I went, and it was all expense paid trip. They put us up in Rockview Hotel. They provided a BRT bus to take us.
I can imagine. I can imagine the service. I can imagine the treatment.
In fact,
because being in Rockview Hotel, it's a nice place. I've been there, so I know it's a nice place. And having gone through the process, not everybody was successful.
Because some people didn't even, some lady said to me, one of the awardees said she didn't even bother to respond because she had some issues she needed to sort out. But I just felt, okay, if I'd gone through the main process and I was successful, any which way, it's either a yes or no. It's not a do or die affair. So I sent and I was selected. There was nothing like, oh, I made a call to somebody, ensure that I get picked. I just tried it. And I went there.
It's not a familiarity thing.
Not at all. And in a place like Nigeria, where that's my uncle,
No, the youths of Nigeria, the youths we have in our society, like before we went off, I played a song by T.Y. Bello, and she talked about the future. We have lots of intelligent people. We have lots of talented people. Now, I find it very difficult why we can't really crop these talented ones. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, pick them up, train them, make them stand out. I watched a program on television. It was all about dancing. Group of guys, girls and guys and all that. And like a guy said, he said, I cannot believe this is happening in Nigeria. As in, you see the steps they make. I was like, so we have this talent. I was telling my friend that was in my house, I said, we have this raw talent and they are not groomed. That's why you have lots of youth that are into crime. But when you are able to, one of my goal for me is getting young ladies. I want young ladies because I feel women are vulnerable. Women are the future. They say you train a man, you train an individual, but when you train a woman, you train an entire nation. So a woman, as she is vulnerable. So you put them together, bring them together. I have lots of young friends. I talk to them. On Sunday, I remembered like some weeks back, I talked to a friend and I said, not one of these your sisters, I think they have somebody or another. And I just called. I don't know which of them. I didn't want to put them down. I didn't want to talk to them. So after everything, one of them, I don't like your face. Okay, I have something I'll bring. I try to improve them. Try to bring out the best in them. That is what YouWin is actually doing. And they are doing it to better the lives of people. But women are vulnerable, like I said. Are they taking advantage of this initiative?
Yes, they are. I talked about that lady, Aderonke Adeyemo. She's also very active on Facebook. She's always talking, about preaching the gospel and then encouraging people and women and all that. She actually organized a seminar, a YouWin seminar. While YouWin was still on, she actually had a seminar.